Who is the least likely to flub a line? Do you see the irony in that?
I think everyone was a bit behind the 8 ball with the improvisation. I love it when everyone stuffs up a line. It's fantastic because it just resets and gives everyone the kind of confidence to just try something different or reapproach the line in a completely different way. But there wasn't many kind of
I
stuffing up
remember
lines.
one night when when Red is being taken away by Charlie's character, and I have little Orlando playing young Ned, and Justin was yelling out to me to say a line to Charlie, don't you think you can bring your COCK over here ever again? I'm going, don't you think you can bring your COCK? Say the word, I'm trying to go, well,
we had this kid on set, and you could only say, poor Ollie was so wise at swearing, but we had to be very adult, and I was trying to get Essie to say a word, but
not
I tried to spell it out, what she should say, so she spelled it out in the scene. And it was quite brilliant.
But also those moments of resetting, like one of my favourite moments in the film is when Russell's like, you're becoming a man, and he throws the boots, and they just completely miss the wire.
And Russell looked at me and said, "You're going to use that, aren't you?" And I went, "Yes, it's fantastic. I love the fact that you don't get it."
What was exciting, but also kind of slightly daunting, was Justin's processes. I had a huge amount of research to do, like a lot of doing as well, in terms of spending time with horses, travelling, understanding the culture, be it via music, so a ton of Aussie punk music, books to read about the history, the colonial history, a lot of Aussie films, like Aussie humour, just like a bit like the sports, 3/4 time.
Well, they also made their own punk album.
Yeah.
Like to get the gang together and to make them feel like a gang, they made a punk album in 2 weeks and played at this amazing kind of gig to an enormous amount of people, and then the next day walked on set. And you could see this sort of gang of boys. So there's actually an album out there, about 10 songs, 2 are in the film. And it was a really interesting kind of active, practical thing to get these kind of guys together as a tight unit.